Dude Squirrel here. So today I'm going to discuss a little bit of an issue with the Bronco rear cargo compartment handle, which will be right there. So now we're over at the workbench. So what it seems to be the problem is they used very cheap plastic that just, this piece clips from the bottom, this piece clips from the top, and it has two little clips on it that are supposed to make this secure, which if anybody uses their rear cargo compartment, they're gonna end up trashing this anyways. So we're gonna do a little bit of a modification. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut this tab off. I'm gonna do that on both sides. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do it on the bottom side as well. A new blade would be probably easier. So we'll get those cut off. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and center punch the existing holes. Get you a center punch. You're gonna do that on the top and the bottom. Now, go ahead and get a small drill bit. We're gonna drill those holes out. Gonna do that on the top and the bottom. So now that we got a starter hole, what we'll do is we'll make those a little bit bigger. So I'll step up to 3/16. So I'm gonna go 3/16. This time I'm gonna go down from the top through to the bottom. Kind of clean up that top edge a little bit. Then you're going to want to do the same thing for the bottom piece. Drill your holes out. And you want to grab your razor blade, clean off the excess, the little hump that it creates. You can do that on the top and the bottom. So now you got a good 3/16 inch hole. And do that on the top piece. Just cleans it up. Takes the little lip off. Next thing, if you have it, is this guy right here. This is a deburring tool. I use it for countersinking. So this is my top piece. I'm going to put a little bit of a countersink in my top piece, like so. I'm going to go ahead and do that on both sides. And you don't need to do this on the bottom. You just do that on the top. That way when you put your bolts in through the top, it'll go ahead and it'll countersink and it'll give you a flush mount for the top. And then your bottom piece will be so that you don't have to, you can just use a washer if you'd like on the bottom, like so. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and you're gonna wanna get at least 1 1/4 inch, 10 by 24, and you'll need a flat washer, a lock washer, and a nut. What you're gonna do, of course, you're gonna want to raise the door. You're gonna grab your latch, put your bolt, your screw through the top one, through the bottom, if it's a little tight, just go ahead and screw it down into the bottom, like so. I'm using these 1 1/4 inch stainless steel, and the reason I'm using stainless steel is, of course, if there's any water intrusion, anything like that. But if you notice, countersinking, the latch itself, the screws are flush, so there's nothing to catch on. So now you're going to want to come underneath, put your flat washer first, put your lock washer on next, and your nut. You're going to go ahead and do that on the other side, using the same flat washer, lock washer, and nut. And go ahead and tighten them down. Take out some tension. Now we got flush mount, and if you notice here, you have just a little bit, probably 1/4 of an inch hanging over. But now, if once the what happens is with the black diamond edition and the vinyl floor back here, the seams are really tight to keep the door closed. So when you're pulling on this latch and that seam's tight, you got to put some tension on it. Well, when you put some tension on it, like I noted before, there's little plastic tabs in there which are really cheap plastic. So now it's flush mounted, nothing to catch on those screws. Perfectly good fix. For more content, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.